Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Life in the Fast Lane. It's your host, Bella Smylie.
And I'm a lad, and today we're talking all about what our generation actually wants from employers. We're not speaking for everyone here, but this is just what we're seeing and we're experiencing.
Absolutely. I feel like our generation has definitely been deemed like this negative, like, notation. Like, when we walk into a room, they're like, they're so lazy. They're so entitled. They can't do this. Like, they're just, like, living off their parents and
Job hop around.
come to Northwood. We'll show you a bit different.
No, exactly. I think that there's definitely some truth behind that for some people, but I feel like our generation is mostly just misunderstood,
I agree.
kind of coming into this new workforce.
Agreed. Well, and when you look at it too, our generation is the only generation that has grown up with all this technology just at our fingertips. Like, it is
Exactly.
readily available to us every single day. And it's been like that since we were babies. Like, we just kind of grew up with that. So I think a lot of that stems from that too. It's like, oh, they're always on their phones, they're always on their computer, they always play video games. It's like, that's the world we were born into.
Exactly.
So I don't know, like,
Yeah, I feel like it's like it is the world that we're born into, so we can't really be like to blame for how we were
agree.
raised.
Yeah.
And I feel like we especially kind of like the culture at Northwood and the culture at other colleges is kind of, I think, changing that norm a little bit,
Agreed.
kind of like behind our work ethic and like kind of our passions and our goals for our careers.
Yeah, and I feel like the more that we really get into college and our careers and what we're doing, so many of us have, I swear, like, I see like you and a lot of my other friends, we have rocket boosters like attached to our feet. Like, we are constantly on the go. We are constantly doing something. And that's why I say, like, when people make those comments, it's like, come to Northwood. Like, seriously, come to Northwood. And we will show you, like, our generation is not lazy and we are not just sitting on our phones all day. We are running outdoor auto shows that are the largest in the nation. We are
Running businesses, like doing classes, working, like everything.
we do so much, and I feel, I don't know. It feels a little like, no, like, just open your eyes a little bit more. Like, we are doing something. You just have to open your eyes and look.
Yeah, exactly. So as we are kind of dipping our toes into kind of our next steps in our career with it, whether it's internships or like you're about to graduate, so you're about to go into the workforce, what are some things that you're actually looking for from employers?
My biggest thing, and I know I've talked about it a lot on this show, my biggest thing is work-life balance. That is the number one thing that I have been taught during my time here at Northwood, whether it's my classes or my extracurriculars that I take part in. The biggest thing I have learned is that I have to value my work-life balance so much because I just allow my work to completely envelop me.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, I wake up like 3 weeks later, I'm like, I can't breathe. Like, what's happening? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what date it is. I don't know what time it is. But that's my biggest thing is an employer that really, really just understands, especially with the way that the workforce is still kind of in that between that weird, some stuff is remote, some stuff is hybrid, some stuff is fully in person. It's still very touch and go, I feel like, after COVID.
It is, yeah.
It hasn't really settled down, or there's no like norm now. I feel like there's some normalities coming out of some industries, but it's still very, very fluffy. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of like
I agree. No, yes.
structure underneath it. So to me, my biggest thing that I look for is an employer that really values that, but also makes sure that I value that as an employee. Like, I want an employer that doesn't want their employees to give everything that they have, every second of their time to their job.
Right.
Because that just makes you a robot. You're not a person anymore. You're just a working machine. And I know I've kind of talked about like the cultural differences. Like, over in Europe, they're like, you don't brag about that. Like, that's kind of sad. So an employer with that mindset is what I really, really look for. What about you?
Exactly. I would definitely say I just want a place where I can grow. Like,
Yeah.
I want to kind of definitely have a goal and work towards something. Like, I don't wanna feel stagnant in the positions that I am.
Oh,
Yeah, and I feel like eh, yeah,
so good.
I feel like a kind of something that can go hand in hand with that is I just want a job that I love. Like, I want a job that I feel passionate about.
Mhm.
Like, I'm excited to go into work every day and really do what I love. So, I feel like that's very cliché, but I mean, I feel like that also ties in with work-life balance.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you love your job and you love your life and your social life at home, and, like, I feel like it's a great balance.
Yeah, that's actually funny. So, as I'm graduating, my sister's also graduating high school, and I just recently went to one of her award ceremonies, and this guy got up and he was talking about it, and I don't know if he's retired or almost in his retirement, but he made a comment about how he's been doing his job for 30 something years and he still doesn't know what he wants to do.
Mhm.
And that's such an odd concept to me because I feel like that's the biggest thing with our generation that creates such a gap is we're not going to put ourselves in a position just to line somebody's pockets with money.
Exactly.
Like we want to do what we love and if that's other people are making a profit off of that absolutely, but we're not going to go sit in a cubicle from 9 to 5
Right.
for the next 40 years of our lives
Mm.
just to line somebody else's pockets with money. Like we're going to find a way to do it on our own if that's what we want to do.
Exactly.
We don't go with the status quo. We challenge it,
Mhm.
and if there's a job that we want to do and it's not out there, we make it. We
Exactly.
make
Mhm.
all of our opportunities. And I think that's the biggest difference between our generations and the ones that came before us.
Mhm.
Because you shouldn't have to go work that much. Like you said, you don't want to just do the same thing every day. You want to constantly be growing.
Exactly.
And I think that's the most important thing.
Mhm. Is just to be innovative and creative, which I feel like
Yes.
definitely we are, like, really, really
Yeah.
great at that. Like, that's something we definitely strive in.
I completely agree, and I think I mean, even going back to the technology,
Mhm.
our brains are just kinda wired different now.
Yep.
Okay, if something's not there that we need, how do we do it? How do we make it happen? How do we get there?
Exactly.
So I feel like, yeah, that just ties back to your point, just
Mhm.
an environment where you're constantly growing, constantly doing something different, and not being just stagnant.
Exactly. Yeah, and I feel like the environment is definitely something that, like, I definitely take into account too.
Yeah.
Like, when I am in a workplace, like, even though we are young and we're
Mhm.
just graduating college and we're taking that next step into, like, our actual
Yeah.
industries, I feel like being respected and being taken seriously is something that I am so excited for and excited to hopefully experience within my next place of work.
I I completely agree with you, 'cause I feel like, "Oh, they're just kids."
Mhm.
No, I have my bachelor's of science.
Right.
Like, I did the work
Mhm.
to be where I am.
Exactly.
Like, I earned this spot. Like, you're gonna take me seriously, and
Mhm.
if you don't, I'm gonna go find somebody that will.
Exactly.
Like, that mindset.
I agree, yes, and I feel like definitely, like, you want your input to matter, like, within the
Yeah.
companies. Like, you're there for a reason, you got hired because you're good at what you do. I feel like
Mhm.
just being heard is so huge.
I agree with that a lot because, I mean, that whole, like, philosophical thing of, "You only have one life, make the most of it."
Mhm.
And you see it plastered around billboards and whatever, but when I think about my career, like, that really touches my heart because I do only have one life,
Mhm.
and that's limited to 70, 80, 90 odd years,
Mhm.
whatever. I don't know. Like, you never know how long your life is gonna be, so why are you spending it doing something that makes you miserable?
Exactly, yes, and, like, again, like we said, just loving what we do and, like, actually having
Mhm.
a passion for it.
Yeah, and then having an environment where other people are passionate about what they
Mm.
do too.
Yes.
Like, I don't wanna go to work and sit next to Miss Debbie Downer and her just be like, "Ugh, I hate this today, and I don't wanna work with so and so, and da na na na." Mm-mm.
Exactly, yeah.
Because that puts a rain cloud over my rainbow,
Mhm.
and don't do that.
Exactly, and I feel like that definitely, like, we keep talking about, like, the culture and environment of, like, where we work, so just, like, a positive
Mhm.
environment and, like, the place where we go is just crucial.
I agree, and that's something that I really connect with the Fixed Ops Roundtable because our team prioritizes that so much,
Yes.
and it's something it's a topic that we touch on over and over and over again, whether it's in our events, in our pop-up events, in this podcast, our After Dark show. It's just so constantly touched on
Mhm.
because it's so important.
Yes, it is. I agree. And even our meetings,
Yes.
our text groups, everything. It's just such a positive environment. You can definitely feel the teamwork and
Mhm.
just everybody collaborating, which I appreciate so much.
Yes, and recognition is given where it's due.
Mhm.
I mean, the shout outs that we get, on our Monday morning meetings, it's
Mhm.
like, Emma and Bella did great with this podcast.
Yep.
Congrats to them.
Mhm.
Isabella and Steven rocked
Yep.
this other interview.
Exactly.
Congrats to them. It's just that environment of you wake up and, you know what, I actually really want to do this today.
Exactly. And I feel like that's all within good leadership.
Yes.
Is that we're really good at leading each other, and then
Mhm.
we also have such amazing mentors that lead us through what we do on a day-to-day
Yes.
basis.
And leadership doesn't have to come from a top down command of my manager's 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 manager
Exactly.
who is managed by the CEO. It's not like that trickle down effect. It's simply
It's all hands on deck.
yeah,
Everybody's here, everybody's helping, and everybody's motivating each other, and I feel like that's definitely the place and the environment where the most productive work gets done.
I completely agree with you. Thank you so much for tuning in today and listening to us. We hope that you go out every day, find your passion, find what you love to do, and make the most of it because we really only have one life. So do what you love and do it proudly.
Thanks so much for listening to us on this episode of Life in the Fast Lane.
We'll see you next time.